Hello movie lovers, welcome to Recap Stream. The movie begins with a mysterious guy, Jeff Morrell, sprinting through the woods. He hits a dead end, changes course, and accidentally tumbles down a slope. When he comes to, he's surrounded by three creepy figures in masks, Scarecrow, Dollface, and Pinup Girl, all wielding knives and an axe. Jeff pleads for his life, but Scarecrow mercilessly kills him. We learn that 1.5 million people fall victim to violent crimes annually, equating to one murder every 26 seconds. This movie focuses on one of those brutal killings. The scene shifts to a cheerful couple, Maya and Ryan, driving to Portland for a special occasion. Maya mentions they're almost 300 miles from Portland, and Ryan says he wants to grab a bite to eat first. They take a detour in search of food, and Maya reminds him it's their 5-year anniversary. Distracted by a kiss, Ryan nearly causes an accident. They manage to recover, but Ryan is breathless from stress. Maya hands him his inhaler, revealing his asthma. As they drive on, Maya's phone loses signal. Ryan jokes about starving in the middle of nowhere, while Maya pretends they're being interviewed about surviving the ordeal. Ryan humorously declares her the sole survivor, which annoys Maya. They stop at a diner where two local mechanics, Rudy and Dougie, eye their car suspiciously. Inside the diner, the locals are unwelcoming, but Carol gives them menus and tells them to sit anywhere. Maya feels down seeing pictures of her friends, Dory and Howard, enjoying their time in Greece. Shelley comes over to take their orders and comments on Maya being a vegetarian. Ryan orders a turkey melt with extra cheese, and when Maya suggests something healthier, Ryan cheekily replies, "It's my anniversary." Hearing the word anniversary, another couple, Eden and Neil, strike up a conversation, revealing they've been married for 2 years and are celebrating their anniversary too. Their excitement dims, however, when Maya mentions she and Ryan have been together for 5 years but aren't married yet. The locals look disgusted by this revelation, leaving Ryan and Maya uneasy about the unfriendly town. As they are leaving, Maya notices a missing poster of Jeff on the wall. Before she can ask, Shelley mentions Jeff was a big corporate finance guy who disappeared suddenly one day. Ryan isn't fazed by this. When they try to start their car, the engine won't turn over. Out of nowhere, Rudy appears, startling them, but offers to help fix their car. After checking, he tells them the alternator is shot and they'll need to wait for parts from Eugene. When asked if it can be fixed tonight, Rudy makes an excuse about the shops being closed, but promises to have it ready by tomorrow afternoon. Looking for a place to stay, Rudy claims the local hotel is under repair. Shelley steps in, suggesting another place in the woods owned by Joe Gressis. Rudy offers Dougie's help to get them there, but Shelley agrees to drop them off since she lives nearby. On their way, Maya and Ryan encounter two creepy kids handing out pamphlets asking if they're sinners. Ryan jokes with them, but the kids just walk away silently. Shelley eventually drops them off at the place. Maya admires the house and hopes it has electricity. Inside, she falls in love with the place. That night as they relax, Maya mentions how much she loves the peace and quiet of the house and the woods, calling it the best surprise for their 5th anniversary. Just as they begin to get romantic, a loud knock on the door interrupts them. They find a mysterious girl at the threshold, asking for someone named Tamra. When Maya tells her she must be mistaken, the girl gives them a long stare before walking away. Later, as they lie on the sofa, Maya expresses her desire to marry Ryan. He recalls that she didn't want to get married, but she reminds him that was 5 years ago. When Ryan asks what she wants now, Maya says she wants to spend her life with him. Suddenly, Ryan starts coughing and realizes he left his inhaler in the car. He decides to go get it using the bike outside, leaving Maya behind. While Ryan is gone, Maya FaceTimes her friend Dory and feels happy seeing her with her husband. Out of nowhere, there's a knock at the door. Mustering up courage, Maya checks and finds the same mysterious girl asking for Tamara again, blocking the people. Nervous, Maya returns inside but panics when she can't find her phone. She eventually discovers it in the cupboard and feels a bit better. Hearing more noises, she looks outside and is startled when the tap water suddenly starts running. She calls Ryan, urging him to come back quickly, and steps outside, sensing someone watching her. Maya goes back inside and lights a cigarette to calm down. Meanwhile, Ryan reaches the car and retrieves his inhaler. As he shuts the door, Rudy appears, scaring him by suggesting he could have mistaken Ryan for a thief. Apologizing, Ryan walks away. Back at the house, Maya starts playing the piano and senses someone's presence. Turning around, she sees no one but feels uneasy as Sackface watches her secretly. Ryan stops at a shop to grab burgers and bumps into Dougie and Neil with their girlfriends, who invite him to join them. He declines and orders 2 burgers from Lucy, the shop owner. Meanwhile, Maya decides to take a bath. As she relaxes with her eyes closed, Scarecrow silently watches her. After her bath, the lights suddenly go out. Using her phone as a flashlight, Maya searches for the intruder. Checking the closets, she's terrified to find a masked lady standing there. Panicking, she runs and locks herself in a room. She hears footsteps approaching, her fear escalating. But then she sees Ryan and feels a wave of relief. Ryan looks around with Maya and reassures her that they are alone in the house. He points to a painting on the wall, joking that it might have scared her. Ryan then asks if she's been smoking, mentioning that the cigarettes they have are pretty strong. Trying to distract her, they hear another knock. It's the same weird girl. Ryan checks and sees her standing a distance away. He shoos her off and assures Maya that she's just a random teenage girl and poses no threat. The couple sits down to eat their burgers when they notice blood dripping from the ceiling. Looking up, they are horrified to see a dead bird hanging. Panicking, they try to leave, but the Scarecrow bursts through the door with his axe. They manage to hide in their bedroom, accepting their grim fate as they watch the door. The Pinup Girl scratches her knife against everything, while the Dollface plays the piano. The Scarecrow eventually arrives outside their bedroom and smashes the door with his axe. But instead of attacking, he simply looks at them and walks away. Ryan checks and realizes the masked assailants have left. He tells Maya they're just trying to mess with them and suggests using the bike to escape. As they rush outside, they find the bike on fire and see the Scarecrow approaching. They hurry back into the house. Maya suggests that the owner, being a hunter, must have a gun somewhere. Searching around, she notices a crawl space under the raised foundation. They crawl through it carefully. After a while, Ryan feels a rat on his neck. Instead of panicking, he calmly brushes it off. A bit further in, Maya accidentally places her hand on a nail, injuring herself. She holds back a scream while the Pinup Girl becomes suspicious and looks around but finds no one. Ryan apologizes to Maya, helps her remove the nail from her hand, and bandages the wound as best as he can. After emerging from the crawl space, Ryan guides Maya toward a shed. As they get closer, Ryan slips and injures his ankle, unknowingly losing his inhaler in the process. They enter the shed and use a lighter to see around. As soon as they light it, they see Pinup Girl standing right behind them. Ryan, in pain, sits down while Maya lays her head on his shoulder. Spotting some stairs, Ryan decides to check upstairs, asking Maya to stay put. While he's gone, Maya looks out the window and is horrified to see Pinup Girl. As she tries to fend her off, the Scarecrow attacks from outside. Just before they can harm Maya, Ryan arrives with a shotgun and scares them away. He hugs Maya and reveals he found the shotgun and plenty of ammo. On the way, Ryan hears a noise and tells Maya to stay back. He fires blindly at a figure by the door, excitedly calling Maya, thinking he's killed the Scarecrow. However, when they check, they find the dead man isn't wearing a mask. It's the owner who came to fix the refrigerator. Ryan breaks down, realizing he killed an innocent man. Maya comforts him, saying he acted in self-defense. They spot Joe's car keys and decide to leave. Maya grabs Joe's phone on their way to the car. As they start the engine, the Scarecrow attacks, blocking their escape. Ryan urges Maya to leave the car, but as she tries to help him, he gets stuck and begs her to go. Reluctantly, Maya runs into the woods while Ryan prepares to use the shotgun. Pointing the gun, Ryan finds the Scarecrow has vanished. Suddenly, the Scarecrow appears and attacks. Ryan manages to scare him off and frees his leg, moving out of the car. Meanwhile, Maya runs through the forest with Dollface on her trail. She hides among the leaves, and Dollface, assuming she's gone, walks away. Maya then uses Joe's phone to call 911 but struggles with poor reception. Turning for a better signal, she is shocked to find a dead body. The operator understands enough to send help. As Maya tries to escape, Dollface knocks her out. Meanwhile, Ryan yells for Maya, drawing the Scarecrow's attention. Hiding behind a car, Ryan uses a water bottle as a substitute inhaler. He surprises Pinup Girl from behind, holding her at gunpoint. She drops her knife and Ryan, on edge, threatens her. She starts acting psychotic and Ryan, emboldened, says she'll be his second kill after his tough first one. Just then, the Scarecrow knocks him out. When Ryan regains consciousness, he's bound next to Maya. In his last moments, he asks if she wants to marry him, and she says yes. The masked trio arrives and stabs Ryan in the chest. Maya cries as she watches him suffer, trying to hold his hand. The Scarecrow steps behind Ryan and pushes him down. The trio turns to Maya, who desperately asks what they want, but she gets no response. As the Scarecrow gets closer, she mocks him, which infuriates him. He stabs her in the belly. Instead of finishing her off, the Scarecrow relishes watching her suffer before pushing her down to join Ryan. The couple lies there, bleeding and broken, as the sound of police sirens grows louder. The masked trio quickly flees the scene, disappearing into the night just before the authorities arrive. The scene shifts a few days later, showing Maya in a hospital bed. She's suffering but slowly regaining consciousness. After the credits end, Maya wakes up and starts getting up from the bed. But right beside her is the Scarecrow watching her. And here's the end of chapter 1. If you enjoyed this recap and want to stay updated with all our future content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss any recap from us.
You'll catch my fall, So how do I feel the ground? I wear my heart, you wear a crown. Wish I wasn't late to know. Stars don't shine when there's only sun.
Thanks for watching.